Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adenin and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Toronto Raptors facing the Boston Celtics. Alright, let's do this.
At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Davion Mitchell is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for Boston, the 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Tatum.
Oh,
Barnes with
that
the
was
rebound.
close.
Pass to Dick. Outside Mitchell. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Holiday. The 3 from Barnes.
Ooh.
Counted from distance.
So important to just have Scotty take these shots. It's not even about making them, to continue to build out his game.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum.
Ooh. Nice.
So he draws the foul.
Almost went
Headed to
in.
the line to shoot a pair. Boston shooting their first free throws of the night.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Holiday hits them both.
Nice.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Barrett. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. On the wing, Mitchell.
Ooh.
The Raptors need to get off the shot. The open shot, Barnes. Cans it from the wing. Barnes has got 5 points.
Shooting off the catch, Scotty Barnes has built out that part of his game.
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute.
Thank you.
He's got the length
Thank you,
and size
KP.
to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Dick with a miss.
Nice.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Nice.
White.
Thank you, White.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barnes against Tatum. Barrett, a screen on Tatum. Here's Barnes. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Now here's Pirtle. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Dick.
Nice.
With a three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Cuts off
No,
the pass.
I didn't know what I was thinking there.
Barrett finds Mitchell.
No.
Off target
Nice.
from three-point range. Boston trailing.
2 minutes.
Tatum looking it over. Brown with a screen. Fires the three. Tatum can't
Ooh,
hit.
come on.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Mitchell. Barnes has got 9 points.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Now here's Holiday. Rejected
Ooh.
by Mitchell. They retain possession. Tatum with a screen. White for three.
Nice.
Drops in the three. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes
That
on
was
the other
nice.
side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Some changes for Toronto. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Pirtle. Amaji comes in for Barnes. And Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. .110 left to play in the first. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Mason. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Ooh.
Brown can't hit.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Jerome. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Toronto. They want to
Come
keep rolling
on.
here following the win against Atlanta.
And it was really the defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
He got it up.
Oops.
The shot misses. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So That's hope.
No.
If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
So
Oh,
on the
wow.
floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Ty Jerome is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's
think I
Nickeil
lost this
Alexander
one.
Walker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. Here's Pritchard. The Raptors making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
When you have Tatum releasing on a screen, you know you
Gotta
have
play
to
good
find him.
defense.
Here's Jerome. Outside Barrett. Jamison grabs the board.
Nice.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one. In this
Yeah.
time, they're not backing off.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout.
Good timeout.
He wants to review
Time for a
the
bottle
game
break.
plan. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Ayton passes to Mitchell. Outside Barrett. A little mid-range shot is up. That shot off the mark. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh, they were lucky to come out with a victory. I mean, I'm sure there were some plays they'd like to have back in that one.
That
Nice.
ties the game. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Ayton against Porzingis. Ayton, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Tatum, a screen on Barrett. Here's Jamison. Sends
Nice.
it home from three-point land. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 4. Outside Dick. Can they get it? The
Nice.
rebound by Mason. Boston leading by 3. Inside. Here's Tatum.
Ooh, nice pick.
Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And Joe Mazzulla calls
Yeah, that's right. He
timeout
got
here.
traded
He'll take the
from
opportunity to
Portland.
regroup.
They announced it on the previous games.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, the Celtics.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Holiday surveying the floor. To the inside. Porzingis.
Yeah.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Textbook stuff from Holiday off the pick and roll. He comes around the screen and rewards the screener with the pass.
Barnes in the post. Tatum's there. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
What?
First team foul.
I have my hands up. Oh, I don't know what you challenge. No, I don't want to challenge.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ayton with a screen to the paint.
Oh.
And the jam by Ayton.
Set a rugged screen. Nice roll by Ayton to get to the bucket.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Holiday passes to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Barnes, it's good.
Two fancy points there from Scotty Barnes. Beam me up from the floater.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Mitchell against Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Inside. It's stolen by
he
Barnes.
picked. Oh.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Holiday. The 3 from Barnes. That one's good.
Nice.
Mitchell making the play.
3.
Mitchell's
That
got
was
4
nice.
assists now tonight. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 2. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points yet. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen
No.
by Ayton.
Oh.
Left side Mitchell.
Oh.
This one for 3.
Nice.
That shot, no good. And we're through the
All
first
right.
half of play.
We're good.
Here in
We're
what's
good.
been a good one. It's the Raptors. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Miss.
Give it up for our contestants.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Raptors with a lead. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center.
No.
And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Nice.
That's the Boston 5.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
White can't hit. Barrett with it, guarded now by Holiday. And Jaylen Brown gets a
Oh,
whistle
come
that
on.
time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Barnes a screen. Barrett against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Barrett passes to Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 17.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And here's Brown for 3.
Ooh,
Grabs
that was
a miss.
close.
Raptors lead by 5. And on here in the second half of play. We're just over a minute in. Barnes finds Mitchell. Here's Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Shoots from the line. Kicks it out to Barnes.
No.
Fires from deep.
Nice.
Outside Barrett. From outside the arc.
Arg.
Boston pulls
Nice,
it in.
nice,
Team
nice,
starts
nice.
the second half missing 4 or 5 shots.
That
When
was
does the coach
wild.
possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Downtown.
Nice.
Jaylen Brown.
And check
Thank
out
you,
the
Brown.
handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
For Celtics. Once again,
Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Third is Jason Tatum.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Celtics trail by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tatum with a screen. White for 3. And again,
Yeah.
Boston with the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 17. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Yeah, and Scotty Barnes has no hesitation in the way he's going about scoring the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Tatum a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3.
Yeah.
Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 6.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jaylen that much harder to guard.
Outside Mitchell. They set the screen. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. Toronto making a switch here. Jerome's checked in.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jerome. Barnes with a screen on Holiday. Here's Jerome. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Pass to Barnes. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The 3, Barrett. Rebounded
Nice.
by the Celtics.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Kick out to Brown. Tatum a screen on Barrett, and here's Brown for 3. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Pirtle's so reliable and solid in these pick and rolls. He knows exactly where to be.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis
Nice.
with the jam. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Dick. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Brown. 4 on the clock. Barrett passes to Barnes. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
Oh, well.
Raptors out in front, leading by just 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Mitchell. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Abaji in at the 4.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Dick. The rebound by Mason.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Abaji, pass to Mitchell. Here's Dick. Got a hand on it.
Nice.
We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Mason
Yeah.
with the bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Boston with some changes. Kata comes in for Tillman. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And Toronto also making a switch. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Ayton. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Ali, thank you. Now here's Poeltl. Pass to Mitchell. Poeltl with a screen on Holiday. The 11-footer. Here's Dick. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Mitchell against Holiday. Inside. Poeltl grabs a miss.
Oh.
Toronto's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Right side, Alexander Walker. Count the basket. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Offensive board. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Alexander Walker.
R.J. Barrett.
Winning streak's on the line. I think I have like 22 or
4th
23
quarter play.
wins.
We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Mitchell.
Oh, no. I have
The
16,
three.
I think.
He can't get it to go. Celtics
I
trail
either
by
have
3.
15 or 16 win streak. Something like that.
Here's Kata. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum. Off target at the rim. Raptors lead by 3.
No. Why?
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
That free throw no good.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
Good on the second one. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Holiday passes to Porzingis.
Oh,
It's
come
stolen by
on. Can't do anything.
Outside Dick. Here's Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Tatum. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Raptors lead by 4. Barnes with it. Picked up by Tatum. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too.
No.
And he'll go to the line. That one on White.
This is not fair.
The line for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes. 1 shot.
Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Make some noise.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Tatum with a screen. Holiday from long range. Sinks the tray.
And really, that is a
Come on.
tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. White for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. White with a steal. In transition, here they come. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's
Oh, come on.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Toronto. Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
So the first one drops.
Nice.
And that puts him up 5.
I'm done for.
Second one is good.
Crap.
Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The deep 3 from Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him.
No need to foul him. Just let the time run out.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
And he misses the
Nice.
first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good.
Ooh.
Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Why are we
Timeout
calling
call.
timeout?
The
Just let
They're losing by
the
7.
L happen. Just
All
let
right,
the loss
guys, what's
happen.
your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Let them hear it.
A 3 off the inbound. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Mitchell, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here.
Yeah.
They really need to score a bucket
Come
here
on.
to stay alive. And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Shooting for Toronto. R.J. Barrett. The line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
A
Ah,
shot by Holiday, no good.
GG,
And now
good
we got
game.
an intentional foul.
Brown, why?
5th personal foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so Toronto takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
Thank you everyone for watching. This has been Editing. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation